Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
napaabot ang ating mahal na Pangulo, Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ang kanyang mensahe na lahat ng pangangailangan ng sundalo, lalo na dito sa 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, ay ibibigay niya. Ang Pangulo, tapos na po ang karangal. Tabi na. Sorry. Tatanggalin natin yung concept. Sir. Sa region. Sir. Papalingan naman yun.
Doon pa daw ko sa site. Madam ay
hirapan ng Pangulo pag nasa bahay, hindi naman
Sana kami nalapit sana ako dito sa labas.
spotlight pa ba?
Ano ba?
hindi dadali niya.
Papa po. Lapit sana ako nito direct
Yung
sa
mga aso eh.
mas atras na lang ako. Rest lang.
Sundan mo lang ako kapag kalabitin kita na stop ah.
Atras tayo sa bayan.
Ah.
Wala pa. Pero may inapan naman. Nakanino kayo? Lilipat ako. Nakanino kayo? Nakasakit pa kayo? Ya. Ya. Pabalikin mo agad si Brian dito.
Everyone is requested to settle down. In a few moments, the program will start. Please put your cell phones to silent mode so as not to interrupt the program. Thank you.
Parang si Arman yung wala ay ma'am, wala kangayan. Pag-suggest tayo.
Balik pa lang niya. Wala. Binabasa kami. Ano stereo na?
Oh, yan. Tawa ko na. Talpo kayo lahat. Ako mag-selfie. Selfie.
Iwanan ko na ito.
Totoo yan, ha? Ginawa ko photographer. Halika na, G.
Ayaw ba? Sir, nakaigran po. Steady kami yan. Steady kami. Matching topping niya. Ang sumigaw po. Tanggalin nyo na sa akin na bumubulan na. Dadami po. Sa'yo, nagawa ko na.
Nauna kayo, kakalasip ko ito payo ha. Advance na kayo? Ano? Kasi ko na to.
Announcing the arrival of our guest of honor and speaker, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Republic of the Philippines, and the Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines. He is accompanied by our Regiment Commander, Brigadier General Rene Glenn Opaje, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mataabot sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the 67th Founding Anniversary Celebration of the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, Special Operations Command, Philippine Army. To begin with, may we call on Brigadier General Rene Glenn Opaje, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Regiment Commander, 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, to deliver his welcome remarks.
To our distinguished guests, other important personalities present, members of the Armed Forces leadership, friends of the Scout Rangers, officers, enlisted men and women of this regiment, fellow officers from SOCOM, the Philippine National Police, the Light Reaction Regiment, the Special Forces Regiment, the Air Force, the Navy, and the Marines. A pleasant afternoon to all of us. It is a distinct honor to welcome you all to the 67th founding anniversary of the Scout Rangers. On behalf of the officers and men and women of the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, Special Operations Command, Philippine Army, I would like to thank our Commander-in-Chief, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for gracing the celebration. We are honored by his presence. And in the same manner, we are also honored by the presence of all of you and our important guests, friends, and visitors. We are gathered here to commemorate the 67th founding anniversary of the Scout Rangers and to celebrate another momentous year for this regiment. This year is significant, or is a significant milestone in our history, for we have made our presence felt during the time when it mattered most. I refer to the contributions, the achievements, and the heroism of the gallant Scout Rangers during the liberation of Marawi. I am proud to have personally witnessed the acts of valor and dedication of our troops in the fight against violent extremism. Indeed, the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment has come a long way from the forerunners who freed our communities from the threat of the Hook Rebellion to the succeeding generations of Scout Rangers who fought secessionist rebels, the NPAs, and the current breed of Scout Rangers who helped restore freedom to the people of Marawi. Our proud legacy has always been of valor, patriotism in the fulfillment of our mission. It is proud, or this is a proud legacy that we celebrate today. As we welcome everybody, let me take this opportunity to honor and thank each and every member of this regiment, past and present, for their heroism, selfless service rendered in the pursuit of their mission. We also pay tribute and honor to our fallen comrades, those who give their last full measure of devotion in the name of peace. There is no way or no greater way to honor them than to carry out the work they have left behind. In this regard, may I call on the widows of our fallen heroes, the widows of the fallen Scout Rangers, those who fell in Marawi. May I ask them to please stand up to be recognized if they're still around. Nandun po sila banda sa likod ng mga kamera. Marami pong salamat sa inyong, sa kadakilaan ng inyong mga asawa at sa inyong sakripisyo. Thank you. Today, as we celebrate our anniversary, we are thankful for our achievements, and we will ensure that we will pass this tradition of excellence to the next generation of Scout Rangers. Indeed, we are proud of our history and confident of our future. With this, let me join everyone to continue performing our mission with zeal and patriotism. We will continue to build a stronger 1st Scout Ranger Regiment. And lastly, let me say with conviction that I am very proud of every officer, enlisted men and women of this regiment. It is indeed an honor to serve with you all. Again, welcome, mabuhay, at magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Thank you, sir.
A time-honored tradition of the Scout Rangers is the act of honoring extraordinary men who have distinguished themselves as warriors and leaders. Their outstanding acts of courage and leadership earned them the right to become members of the elite brotherhood of the Scout Rangers. Their motto, Superbus est unum, or proud to be one, epitomizes the prestige and honor of being awarded the status of an honorary Scout Ranger. Through the years, men who have dedicated their lives to the noble cause were given this rare privilege. The Scout Ranger badge is a testament to their selfless sacrifice and commitment to a noble cause.
At this point, we will witness the awarding of Honorary Scout Ranger Badge to our guest of honor and speaker. May we request our Regiment Commander, Brigadier General Pahe, sir, to present the award. May we also request President Rodrigo Roa Duterte to receive the award. Captain Jonas A. Mendoza, the Regiment Adjutant, will read the citation.
Please
rise.
rise.
Attention to orders. Headquarters, 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, Special Operations Command, Philippine Army. Texon, San Miguel, Bulacan. The Scout Ranger Honorary Badge is hereby awarded to President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Philippines, awarded by the officers and men of the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment for his invaluable support extended as the Commander-in-Chief. President Duterte on many occasions manifested great concern for the welfare of the Scout Rangers and inspired its officers and men to their mission. As such, he is worthy of the respect and honor to be a member of the Scout Ranger family by command of Brigadier General Pahe, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Thank you, sir. You may now be seated.
At this point, we will present the following awards: the conferment of the Lapu-Lapu Award and the awarding of command plaques and command combat awards to the deserving personnel of this regiment. May we request our President to present the awards and plaques, to be assisted by General Leonardo B. Guerrero, Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and Brigadier General Rene Glenn O. Paje, Regiment Commander, 1st Scout Ranger Regiment.
The Order of Lapu-Lapu was established in 2017 and is conferred by the President of the Philippines in recognition of exemplary service rendered by officials and personnel of the government, as well as private individuals in significantly advancing a campaign or advocacy of the President, particularly acts of valor and kindness described as extraordinary acts of service and exceptional contributions to the country. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is awarded to officials and personnel of the government and private individuals who actively participated and contributed significantly to an activity pursuant to a campaign or advocacy of the President. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Brigadier General Rene Glenn Paje. Thank you. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Yunque. And he will also receive the Command Plaque and the Distinguished Conduct Star. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Emmanuel Cabasan. Once again, the Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Emmanuel Cabasan. And he will also receive the Command Plaque and the Distinguished Conduct Star. Next will be Lieutenant Colonel Montano Almodovar. And he will also receive the Command Plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Jesus Luntok. And he will also receive the Command Plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Lieutenant Colonel Marlo Homalesa. And he will also receive the Command Plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Major Cesar Almer Candelaria. And he will also receive the Bronze Cross Medal. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Vladimir Ban Oropel, and he will also receive the Command Plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Eduardo Ratera Jr. And he will also receive the command plaque. Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Joseph Israel Eliosida. And he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Monroe Bongyan. And he will also receive a command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Salem Cubos Jr. And he will also receive a command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Fileo Marco. And he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Captain Menard Rosero. And he will also receive the Gold Cross Medal. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to First Lieutenant Gerson Garcia. And you will also receive the Black Panther Award. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Sergeant Ruby Estrada, and he will also receive the Bronze Cross Medal. The Order of Lapu-Lapu. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Corporal Anthony Trakina. And he will also receive the Bronze Cross Medal. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Corporal John Wayne Galsim. And he will also receive the Best Enlisted Personnel Award. Finally, the Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kamagi, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Ahmed Zakaria. And he will also receive the Black Panther Award. The Order of Lapu-Lapu was established in 2017 and is conferred by the President of the Philippines in recognition of the exemplary service rendered by officials and personnel of the government, as well as private individuals in significantly advancing a campaign or advocacy of the President, particularly acts of valor and kindness described as extraordinary acts of service and exceptional contributions to the country. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is awarded to officials and personnel of the government and private individuals who were seriously wounded or injured or suffered great loss of property as a direct result of their participation in an activity pursuant to a campaign or advocacy of the President. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kapilan, is hereby awarded to Major Joseph Abrenica. And he will also receive a command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Aris Guerrero, and he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Arnel Carandang, and he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Michael Asistores, and he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Jomal Ray Pareño, and he will also receive the command plaque and Best Officer Award. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Erwin Cesar Ercilia, and he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Ronel Estabilio, and he will also receive a command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Captain Jeffrey Buada, and he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to First Lieutenant Raymal Lopez, and he will also receive the command plaque. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Major Rydel Reynaldo Cabugod, The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Second Lieutenant Dexter Baton. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Sergeant Randy Oscares. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Sergeant Frederick Pahunar. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Sergeant Marte Navarro. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Sergeant Arnold Ludina. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Sergeant Antonio Baza, and he will also receive the Wounded Personnel Medal. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Erwin Galgo. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Campilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Mark Anthony Alegre. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Richard Banugan. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Denmark Cabillon. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Ruel Duerme. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Christian Keith Galope. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Corporal Glyn Sian. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Jade Abastillas. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Ryan Bungkao. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Ian Christopher Bungag. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Albert Dada. The Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Aaron Magsico. Finally, the Order of Lapu-Lapu, rank of Kampilan, is hereby awarded to Private First Class Esperidion Tendencia.
The President may now be seated.
To continue the awarding, may we request our Chief of Staff, General Guerrero, sir, to be assisted by our Regiment Commander, Brigadier General Paje, sir, for the distribution of plaques for our civilian stakeholders and distinguished Scout Ranger alumni.
Plaque of appreciation is hereby presented to Brigadier General Danilo Jim Lim, retired, in grateful recognition of their invaluable service rendered to this regiment for his earnest effort in initiating the housing project for the Scout Rangers during his term as regiment commander. His initiative enormously lifted morale and welfare of the Scout Rangers.
Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Margaret Mary C. Yunque and Ina Alexandra D. Palma, in grateful recognition of their invaluable service rendered to the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment by facilitating the donation of various food and non-food items which boosted the morale of troops during the Marawi crisis.
Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Major General Jonathan C. Martir, retired, in grateful recognition of his invaluable service rendered to the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment as Director of the Government Arsenal. Major General Martir provided training assistance and weapons maintenance to the 1st Scout Ranger units, which greatly helped the troops during the Marawi crisis.
Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Mr. Willard D. Yap, a supportive stakeholder, for facilitating the donation of various food items and special equipment which boosted the morale and enhanced tactical proficiency of troops during the Marawi crisis.
Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Lieutenant Colonel Dennis V. Eclarin, retired, Chairman, Scout Ranger Alumni Association, for his invaluable assistance to the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment casualties and for conducting effective social media activities, which brought the Scout Rangers closer to the general public.
Plaque of appreciation is also presented to Mr. Glenn Edward L. Dael, Petron Area Sales Manager, Industrial Sales Mindanao, for facilitating the donation of various food and non-food items which uplifted the morale of troops during the Marawi crisis.
Plaque of appreciation is also presented to SM Foundation for their benevolent support in the enhancement of the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment medical and dental facilities at Camp Texon. The plaque will be received by Mr. Angelo Francisco and Ms. Connie Angeles, Executive Director for Medical and Health Programs.
For Scout Ranger Alumni Awards, for their inspirational leadership, admirable character, and outstanding achievements that have brought honor to the Scout Ranger Alumni Association. The Distinguished Scout Ranger Award are hereby given to Under Secretary Reynaldo B. Mapagu. Police Director Rodrigo de Gracia, retired. Brigadier General Abraham B. Bagasin, retired. Under Secretary Abraham B. Puruganan. And Second Lieutenant Anderson Tuginay, retired.
Thank you, sir. Once again, congratulations to all the awardees. Please be seated.
At this juncture, Presidential Advisor for Military Affairs, Arthur Tabaquero, will introduce our guest of honor and speaker.
Mga kasama, malugod kong ipinapakilala sa inyo ang ating pinakamamahal na Pangulo, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Kindly sit down. Thank you for the courtesy. Presidential Advisor for Military Affairs, Arthur Tabaquero, Lieutenant General Ray Rinaldo Guerrero, Major General Orlando Bautista, Brigadier General Rene Glenn Pae, the officers and men, personnel of the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment, ladies and gentlemen. I have a prepared speech. It's just 2 pages. Karami kong medalyang binigay, tapos ito lang ang pang... Maybe I'll just read the last paragraph para naman awa naman yung taong gumawa nito. Hindi ito akin. This is the last paragraph of the speech. Our people depend on the military and the government to give them the stable, orderly, and prosperous nation they desired for so long. So let us remain united as we continue to combat the persistent threats of terrorism, extremism, and lawlessness. Let us stand firm and resolute as we work hand in hand for lasting peace and meaningful change in our country. Again, happy anniversary to the 1st Scout Ranger Regiment. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Ayun, ito yung totoo ngayon. I just signed proclamation, what number, terminating the talks in Norway between the Communist Party of the Philippines, NDF, and PA with the government. As it was shaping up during our talks, I already noticed the trend of the thoughts of the other side. And when I summed it all, reading from all previous working papers, it would be sound like a coalition government. That is why I said in the previous days, I cannot give you what I do not own. And certainly, a coalition government with the Republic of the Philippines is pure nonsense. And I said, well, let it not be said that I did not try to reach out to them. For after all, during the campaign, my promise to the people of the Philippines was that I would suppress corruption in government. And I am hell-bent on doing it. And I have fired so many of them, mostly my friends who joined me in the campaign or who were with me in 1988 when I won the mayorship of Davao City. Sabi ko sa kanila, sinabi ko na sa inyo, you can do anything except, graft is really something which has been pulling down us all these years. Every government that passed this country has had a component of corruption in every administration. I do not promise you heaven, but I have promised the people of the Philippines a good life, a comfortable one. Hanggang dyan lang ako. It may not really be something in terms of money, but the satisfaction of the people and seeing that the government is working for them and that their money is not wasted and it is accounted for. And I am strict on this. As a matter of fact, the Undersecretary sa budget diyan sa Malacanang, well, I fired him last week for simple corruption. Now, I said, determined to see this through. I've been with government, a prosecutor at one time, a vice mayor, congressman, then back to being mayor, and to where I am now. And all of these years, I could see the misery and feel the agony of the Filipino people. Baka sa panahon ko, baka lang, maybe, just maybe during my time, I can institute mitigating measures. We cannot stop corruption. We are running a poor country, and the temptation really to go wrong is there, eyeball to eyeball every day sa ating mga tao. That is one. The second is itong war on drugs. If you recall, there was about this incident in Pulumulok. The policeman, by the way, sorry, I failed to mention, or did I? I'd like to greet the uniformed men of the PNP who are here, the officers and men of the Philippine National Police. Yung incident about 2 months ago, I think it was the PDEA with the police. They were celebrating after arresting for a successful operation. And habang nag-celebrate sila, While they were in the midst of laughter and gaiety, there were about 2 men each with an M16 and sprayed bullets on them. And I was waiting for the official report of the PNP, and this is what I got, that they were killed because of the police operation conducted. It was partly, maybe, well, if it is not a revenge or to intimidate government, then what is it? And I was toying with the idea. It happened about 2 months ago. But of late, I was waiting for something more concrete. I have not yet signed the executive order. But I am inclined to call back the police and join again in the drug war. You know, believe me, it is destroying our government. And that is why I said, and for God's sake, I'm still trying to find out what is wrong with this statement vis-a-vis with the human rights. And I said, do not destroy my country because I will kill you. What is wrong with that statement? When I say you destroy my country, you not only destroy the young people with drugs, but you totally would like to obliterate the Filipino people. I cannot accept. I simply cannot accept it. And if I cannot control drugs, then maybe it is time for me to think about resignation. Pag hindi ko kaya ito, bababa talaga ako. Sabihin ko sa inyo. Why should I be there? Only for the noise. I do not need it. I have had enough accolades and praises all my life. As a matter of fact, including the presidency, it would be 40 years of clapping. I've never lost an election. Kaya kung hindi ko ito kaya, aalis ako. And I said, do not destroy the young of my country because they are the only assets that we have, the only wealth that we have. We are a poor country. We take care of our children so that maybe somehow, someday, they would take care of us in our old age. I'd like to address the media. I'd like to ask this question. We all work, private or public. And there's the retirement, and there's the gratuities and all. Considering the amount that you receive after you retire, even with government, do you think it will last you for 10 years? I just signed, well, I granted the petition of the senior citizens, increasing their medical, how much did it amount to? 1,000. How much do you spend now for the treatment of liver, cancer, diabetes and all? Now, just buying the medicine would last you something 2 years. And that would be equal to the amount that you receive from government. Yan lang. Well, how about the poor? How about the workers? How about those who cannot afford even the painkillers, at least to be comfortable in your dying days? Yan ang mahirap. Yan ang hindi naintindihan ng Pilipino. There are a lot, you know, I tell you now, in Marawi, I caution the armed forces and the police na kung maaari lang, if it's possible, avoid destroying the shrines and holy places of our brother Muslims because I had something at the back of my mind. And that is the 2,500,000 Filipinos working abroad to earn a living. Sabi ko, do not inflame. We might, but then I called first the king of, the president of Qatar, and explained to them the situation, that we have been delaying this for about 2 weeks, and then it became 1 month, 2 months, and I said, well, it's time for you to understand, because the military is asking me, this cannot go on forever. And so, ano man magawa ko, isipin ko rin yung mga kababayan natin na baka pahirapan at baka gagantihan. And they would, just, so I had to balance everything before I said, sige, bahala na kayo. Do what is necessary to defeat the enemy. And it's very hard really to be, when you are alone. You are number one, but you are alone in your worries and in your anxieties, fears, And as a matter of fact, the pain of seeing the briefer every day, the number of soldiers that are killed, and it pains me because I was the one who declared martial law, and I was the one who sent the troops to the mouths of hell. Kung gusto talaga man. Then here comes the bleeding heart. How many? Alam mo kasi itong mga human rights. Foreign, when they come here, itong the stupid ones, they would show number of killed, presumably extrajudicial killing. And this goddamn, whatever, EU, human rights of the United Nations, we'll just take it. The list is deaths allegedly by human rights violation. And they come here and lecture to us that, Duterte, this is a social problem, this is a health issue. Correct. But if you may care, you also show, if it's a social problem, ito yan. Why was he killed? For what reason? And what happened? What the hell went wrong? So you see there the Shabu, and you see there the mayors, and they keep on repeating the death of the 2 or 3 mayors. If they were killed because they were using their position as platforms to operate illegal drugs. And if you are a mayor or a governor, and I remind them the other night, there was this League of Cities, and I said, do not do it, because that would be tantamount again to destroying my country. I will not hesitate to kill you. But of course, in killing, I never ordered the police, I never ordered anybody in the military or in the police to shoot a man kneeling down with his hands behind his head or stretched in surrender. It is always when the life of the law enforcer is in danger, when he himself believes that he will die if he does not take punitive actions, go ahead, kill. That is your duty. What's wrong with that? Alang magpagkamatay ka. Look at this TV, yun sa magandang hapon. Look at this crazy, the rains high on Cebu. He was chasing everybody with a knife. Here comes a policeman in civilian clothes, but announced his authority and told him to stop. And when he did not, the policeman stood his ground. He tried to stop the policeman and grapple with the gun. And so he fell on the policeman. It was then that the policeman thought that he had to fire. So that is really an illustration of how things are being done. If the politicians should always, people judge best when they condemn. They would refuse even in face of documents and papers. They would still insist that, wala na tayong pakialam yan. Kung ganon, if that is how you take things, then I'm sorry really. I'm sorry for you. But I will put a stake on this, my presidency, on graft and the law and order drugs. I have no choice. That is my commitment, and I will die doing it if I have to. Now, in the matter of, again, I'd like to go back to my proclamation. I cannot, for the, I see why I should continue talking with them. And they're always drum beating about war. Well, go ahead. If you have been fighting for 50 years, this insurgency of the communists, you want to fight another 50 years? Fine. We have conceded too much. I have ordered the release of about 30, 40 communist leaders from Muntinlupa. Now, I will consider the movement of the Communist Party of the Philippines as a terrorist group. And I am ordering those I have released temporarily to surrender or face, again, punitive actions. You have to go back where you belong. I released you because I thought it might help. Kung hindi makatulong, then you are undercutting me before the eyes of the Filipino people. You must be joking. You must be joking because I will go after you. And I do not really care whatever happens thereafter. And also, we have to be prepared. I said, in my time, you guys will have the best deal. The interventions that I have made after the battle, and I just released 500 million for interventions. And I said, you know how the bureaucratic grid works. May mga medisina kailangan ganun. And I have also ordered government to buy only the best sa prosthetics. Sabi ko yung titanium, and work hard so that they can run again, so they can go back to the mountains or in the urban areas where we will fight. Okay, yung si Blade Runner, tumatakbo. Kaya lang, binaril niya yung magandang uyab niya. Gago. Sayang. African guy. Kaganda ng nandiyan na sa kanya. Walang pa ang ulol. Matagas pa, malakas tumakbo. Winner of contests. And you have a girlfriend as beautiful as he kills her. Do not follow them. Stick to the beautiful things in life. But you will never be wanting police and military. I said, I just released, then I'm looking for, I have a proposal. Might take long po dito, but I will give you back your camps. I will surrender it to you, but do not sell it. I will only authorize you to lease it. Ngayon, kung you can have a common ground there somewhere in a different commands, pag nilease ninyo yan, billion yan. Then, Sunny Dominguez, the finance secretary, says that he will not, it will not work except na magtayo kayo ng sariling GSIS ninyo. Lahat ng pera na kikita doon sa lupa ninyo, ilagay ninyo doon. At is only good for benefits, sakit, maghiram ng pera para magbahay, sending your children to school. Do not be offended, but this is what I said. I want something big for the armed forces. I want to build, before I go out of service, I want to build a strong military armed forces, pati police. A nation which is weak, wala masyadong standard of soldiering and police, would be a weak nation. You'd always be pushed around. Just what they're doing now. The communists threatening us, then it comes the terrorism. That would keep us busy. That's what I'd like to remind you about. We are not over the hump yet. They will strike again, the terrorists. There will be virulent confrontations between the NPAs. Be prepared for that. But sabi ko, I will not allow a weak military or police. I will buy all the things that you would need, the tools that you have to use. I am not buying any more second hands, the hand-me-down thing. It's either I buy new ones, brand new, or I'll just have to wait for the money. But there are countries who are really bent on helping us also. So in the next few months, the guys behind me will be very busy. Some of them will have to go to the places that I would want to establish a facility for credit, and I will buy you the arms. I need to replace the firepower that you have, and you will have it. Do not be afraid to die. All of us will die anyhow. But take comfort that we in government have prepared for these eventualities. Your family will be protected. Lahat ng nabiyuda pag umpisa ng gera, pati police, the widows are working. They are now, almost all the widows are working in good. I do not want to, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth to say this. But your children will be protected. We will assume the responsibility. And that is why I want more money for you. Because whether you retire good or you die early, alam mo, anak ng mga sundalo, hanggang dyan lang. They cannot hope to be doctors, lawyers because of the long years and considering the expense. But if I give you those prime lands and you make something with your good sense, you will, parintahan mo lang yung lupa. Just what like yung Bonifacio ngayon. But that money is no longer there. I am not blaming everybody. But same arrangement, pero dito inyo na. Bigay ko na kaagad. So it would be a trust fund until such time that Dominguez can work out something. Sabi niya, separate natin itong sundalo sa GSIS. Separate naman talaga yan eh. But that institution will take care of how to work. Para naman yung mga anak ninyo, at yung mga bright, gustong mag-doktor, aabot pa. Gustong mag-abogado, abot pa. That is a good 8 to 10 years. Pati abogado, 4 years AB, then sa law, 4 years, then 1 year waiting the bar. And preparing yourself to hang yourself under the tree because you failed. Hindi basta-basta. Sus Mario Joseph, after 10 years, babagsak ka, let's yun na lang. But I promise you the continuity of life. There's a primordial thing there. It's not because you die or live. But if you have a married daughter or wife, you have a wife and married, my daughter or son ngayon, those are your connections to eternity. 100 years from now, I don't know what will happen to this camp. But we will see each other, although we do not know each other. Yung anak mong lalaki, anak mong babae will bear a child. Lalo na sundalo, minsan, ilang anak mo? 6. 6? Sabi ko doon huwag mo nang palabasin ito sa kampo. Gawin mo na yung gwardiya dyan sa Tigalista. 6. Kaya gano'n, yung anak mo, aanak yan. And your son will bear a son or daughter. Does not really matter in the name. What's in the name anyway? Tapos, future, yung anak mo maging lolo, and for all time, the continuity, that is, I said, the primordial thing inside your brain. And all of us. So I know your problem. First of all, it's really family. Then, you go out and do you have the equipments and whether it is sufficient or not. Yan ang trabaho ko, to see to it that you are sufficiently provided with enough tools to fight the war. That you can be as your own. Your 23 attack helicopters, ewan ko kung bakit hanggang ngayon wala pa. Maybe huminto yung utang yan ng... Well, I've been waiting for it. Where's the helicopters? Because I want you to be prepared if there is another offensive, either from the Communist Party, the NPAs, or the terrorism. But I will never, never allow them to. It's not in our system to allow them just to do their thing. Maybe I can promise them that what they do to the Filipino, I will do it to them. Ganyan lang yan. No such thing as hard and fast rules for me. You do what you want, and in return, I'll return the favor. Exactly the same, the one that you give me. And that is my assurance to the nation. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring message.
Before we conclude this activity this afternoon, may we invite our guest and president for a photo opportunity. For our first batch of
Sergeant Basas, yung 3 minutes na